What's up, Thomas? I think that's you. I'm doing a test right now on hardcore for this level. I'm doing a test. How long the battery lasts, how often does she come by with only 2 generators, etc. You know, just in advance. She doesn't appear to come along with that often. Chat testing. So one thing I was doing this earlier, and I did notice that once your flashlight runs out, you could actually see in the dark a little bit, which is something I thought was very cool that the developers added in. And I timed it out, and the battery lasts around 6 minutes and 45 seconds. And and I'm pretty sure you already know, but guess what? There's achievements to beat the 8 pages level and this level in under 5 minutes. So I'm basically going to be forced to do that. And the gas canister location seems to be completely random. They do not spawn anywhere near where a generator is. The only place where it spawns in the same room is the spawn room, the first generator, but that one's a freebie. I know you love EVs. And the generator seems to glow a lot more in the dark whenever your light thing is off. Is this on? Yeah, it's on. Oh! So, it takes around 3. So what's the plan? The plan is, after I die from this creature, or run out of flashlight battery, whichever one comes first, I'm going to go ahead and do the first 2 stages. And one more thing, I was running into a glitch earlier, where when I ran out, I know it's a terrible plan, but this is only a run to see how exactly hardcore works. And I don't sprint for as long, and I don't nearly sprint fast. So that's also a problem. It also doesn't... Well, anyways, back to the thing I was telling you earlier. So, I ran into a glitch with this monster where after my flashlight turned off, if I was completely still and it came up to me, it would freaking, not attack me. And it seems like the flashlight is getting dimmer. I can't tell if that's just me. I have seen one Twitch play, and it was of Halo 4. And I only watched it for like 5 minutes. Yeah, it does appear to be slightly darker, kind of like normal brightness. Very weird, but as soon as I do that, it fixes it. The stream, it was pretty bad. And one more thing about hardcore. Well, okay, my flashlight's dead. Flashlight has died. So, okay, so it seems like whenever I'm streaming, it turns down my brightness a little bit. Very weird, and I don't like it. But oh, I think it's coming. I can't tell if that's it. That's it. See, it doesn't attack me. It literally ran straight up towards me and then it ran off. If I do it again, it's still not attacking me. I guess that's the way of making it. Ow. I guess that's the way of making the game a bit easier when you run out of your flashlight. So, there's proof. It was hardcore. I'm gonna turn my sensitivity, not change it. Yeah, that's the one. See, the devs, they aren't completely heartless. They made the game easier when you run out of your flashlight. They made it to where you can see better in the dark. I do think you do run a little bit faster. And not only that, but if you stand still, you are completely invulnerable to the monster. I did that about 10 times where I stayed completely still, and 8 out of 10 times it did not attack me. So basically you have a 80% chance of surviving if you stay still. And remember, the monster, if it's dark, it won't chase you. As long as you don't sprint and you just walk, it will not attack you unless you run into it. However, the problem is there's still the Slender Man to worry about, which obviously makes a big problem in the long run. Yes, they did give me a cookie, but that's because they insta-killed me, okay? They were obliged by video game law to do that. If the game insta-kills you for no reason, it has to give you a cookie. No questions asked. One good thing that I was looking up on is the flashlight battery recharges between stages. So that's really good to know. Meow. I'm never doing that again. Where's the freaking flashlight? I have no idea where it is. Cats equal liquid. Pretty bold claim, Thomas.
Take me out to the ball game, sung by Edward Meeker, Edison Records.
No! Oh my god, that scared me! Oh my god! Hello, second person watching my stream. I'm going to do an Easter egg here. There we go. This sounds familiar. Oh my gosh, it was right there. Okay, I do not have a lot of time to waste, so I'm not going to use the flashlight a lot. I do think there's an Easter egg back here. Nope, there's no Easter egg. Okay. So, I do not want to use my flashlight too much. Because I'm going to have to get used to walking around in the dark and such. I know what you're talking about with the whole cat thing. I know. I was a bit confused there for a little bit. But yeah, I got it. And my main character did not even bother to bring another pack of batteries. I mean, I guess there's probably batteries all over this house if you just open up the cupboards and stuff. But no, you want to make me run around without a flashlight if I use it too much. Wow. Thanks. Now, thankfully, I do not need to use my flashlight too much in the stages that take place in the woods, since they are pretty brightly lit by the sun or the moon. Whoa! Is a Slender Man gonna be coming after me? There's no way. No, they didn't bring any of it. They didn't bring any weapons or anything. See, if this was in real life, now I know that I technically can't hurt the Slender Man, but the proxy, that bitch running around in the mines, yeah, if I see that, I'm throwing my flashlight. I'm going to beat it to death. I don't care if it's my old best friend. If it's trying to kill me, you better believe I'm going to kill it, and it's not going to come out alive. Jesus Christ. I don't think he's coming after me. There isn't any reason for him to. Not yet, anyways. And one more thing. If you look beyond, like, if you look in the mountains and stuff, sometimes you'll actually see Slender Man just standing there. Really weird, but cool. See? You can see him right there. It may look like a bunch of pixels to you, but for me, that's no doubt him. And if I go up to him, he disappears. Yeah, he is extremely tall. Oh shit. Okay. So I do also want to do a whole stream of just getting Easter eggs. Like all the Easter eggs possible. Nothing left. Every Easter egg imaginable. And lastly, this is the secret. Remember that yes, almost like 20 feet tall, alright. So I guess I should use my flashlight in here, but I'm just now realizing this, but this is actually the last area in the game. It looks like it's at 420p, really? It says I'm streaming at 360p. So, that's Charlie. Remember that thing that came after us in the barn? That's him. And it'll actually, and if you're near him, it'll actually flash pictures of his family. Which is really weird and messed up. And if you go up to him, I will do you a favor and turn down the volume dramatically. If you go up to him. Okay. Run! Ah, shit. Okay. Okay, Thomas. I'll probably, oh, okay. But yeah, he, just jumps after you and disappears. And he makes the Slender teleporting noise, which is very weird and an odd detail. What I'm going to do is, okay, this is the first stage. The first stage is basically over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple attempts, like maybe 3 of the second stage, and if I can't complete it, then I'll pick it up tomorrow. So, there we go. So, first stage is complete. Show title. So, oh man, Thomas, when are you going to be back, please? Please tell me when you're going to be back. Oh god, it is completely dark out here. Okay, no. I'm, okay. Let's just go back to easy. And let's just do the Genesis. Jiminy crickets. One page. It's very great to assume that other pages are indeed here. just going to turn off my mic and hope for the best. Oh shit. I was just sitting here. I was going to see how long it took for Slenderman to kill me, because I have not collected any pages yet, and I have not moved whatsoever. Because I have not collected a single page. And if I were to walk, let's say, over here and collect said page, which there's one right here. As you can see, page 1 of 8. This is the only page I've collected. Jeez, Slenderman's being a little bit agitated today. I'm only on easy. Holy Jesus, you are not supposed to do that yet. Slendy. You are not supposed to do that. Am I on easy? I must be, because I've been standing here for about 5 minutes with the flashlight on and nothing else. Chat test. Why are you doing a chat test? What do you need to do a chat test for? Ooh. Okay. Let's back away. Oh. Ow! Where is he? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! You are not supposed to be this active. Why is he so active? I'm not on hardcore. Maybe I may have switched it to normal on accident. Who knows? Ooh. Hey, Slendy Boo. How you doing? This is my first legit attempt on trying to beat this, and I seem to be doing pretty well. Maybe he's pissed off because I was just standing there doing nothing. That could be one reason. So just do the tree technique. All your years of practicing on the original Slender has come to this, Ethan. Where is he? Right there. Anyways, Thomas, how's your day as soon as you? He's proactive. Hey, well, he's teleporting, so he's not really being proactive. Not sponsored. Oh, like the company proactive. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Gonna do this for a little bit. Hope he disappears. You can see him just a little bit. Okay, he's gone. But he appears to be right there. Whoa! Slendy. This is not okay. You are not supposed to be this active. Actually, Thomas, in the original Slender, what people would do is, whenever Slender would appear, what they would do is get in front of a tree. Like, let me see if I could do it here. See? As long as see, the tree is covering Slenderman. What people would do is they would back up as far away as they can from it, and they do this to regain stamina. And then they turn around and they run. This is what the pro players do, Thomas. So, he appears to be right there. I don't think there's a page here. There is. There's a page right there, but he's starting it. Okay, we're gonna wait until he disappears. You can see him just the. You can see him. You can see him right there. You can see a clear depiction of him, and he looks creepy. Get any further, and you're screwed. Get any closer, and you're screwed. Yes, I have angered Slendy. What you gonna do about it? You can actually see him quite well. Very interesting. So the only thing I could really do is keep on putting him off camera until he teleports, so that I could grab the page and run. That's really all I could do. He is looking pretty sharp in that suit there. Oh yeah, another theory that was sparked by the original Slender game. Somebody said the reason why Slenderman is chasing you is he wants to give you $20. And you know, that's a pretty cute joke and all, but the developer was like, you know what, that's a pretty good meme. That's a pretty good meme, so I'm going to put it in the game. He put a mode in the game to where instead of it playing static, it would instead play the rap song, give me $20. So every time you would see Slender, it would just start saying, give me $20, give me $20. At this point, I have checked all the locations. So, crap, I was going to pause. So now, the only thing I could really do is 6 pages. Six pages. So there has got to be there's got to be 2 pages inside the building, which means I'm gonna die. There's no way I'm gonna get out and survive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one last loop around the entire place and hope I find another page. Sometimes attacks like they're trying to collect your money. That's why he's been looking shot. Ooh, Slender, you feisty little monster. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Oh! Oh, he was right there. It is time for a final loop-de-loop. You do a loop-de-loop and pull. Now your shoes are looking cool. You do a loop-de-loop and pull, and now your shoes are looking cool. You do a loop-de-loop and pull, and now your shoes are looking cool. Do a loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. There's one more location I haven't checked. There's one more I haven't checked. And that's the 4 walls. And also the player jogs the entire time, unless Slender Man is right there. Unless he's like really close. When he's really close, the player will actually run. Do the loop, de loop, and pull. Now your shoes are looking cool. 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 What would you do if you? What would you do if? What a troll, man! Oh, what would you do if hug? What would you hug if? Are you saying would I hug it if it was real? I dead. Jeez, that was a pretty good run though. Oh, I changed the sound. I could do surround. Oh, you already know I'm doing surround sound. You already know. Oh, you already know. It's not gonna be real. If something could be real and you could hug it, what would it be? Okay, so something that's not real, but if it was real, I would hug it. Out of all the things I could think of that's going through my head right now, the first thing that came in my head was Akko, but I was thinking, nah, that's too obvious. So, if Slender Man couldn't kill me, I would hug him, but since he probably would, I would have to say, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to that on later. Back to that on that. But since I died, I guess what I could do now is go do an achievement hunt. So, are you ready to join this adventure? So let's go and search up the Slender the Arrival trophies. Ooh, achievement hunt. Yes, we're doing an achievement hunt. So, there's obviously the speedrunner achievements, beat the 8 pages in under 5 minutes, beat Into the Abyss in under 5 minutes, and beat the game in under 45 minutes. Does not say what difficulty. Collect all the numbers, letters, collect all the scrapbook items. I could do a whole stream on that on my own. What kind of stuff you finding? Well, I could do one achievement that I could do is actually in the prologue. It's listen to all the radio tracks in the house. So, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to turn on the radio and listen to every little song. After that, I will do Tangled, which is get ensnared by Slender Man's tentacles, which is in the stage The Arrival, the last stage with the burning forest. That one, I'm not going to put it on hardcore because I would die too easily. And I do want to show you what the ending is for this game because I think it's actually pretty interesting. And after that, there's beat the Genesis level, which is the level I was doing earlier on hardcore. That's going to be fun. Beat the game on normal difficulty, beat the game on hardcore. surpass 10,000 steps. That's something I'm going to do along the achievement hunt altogether. And the secret one is pick up an oversized sign and somehow manage to fit it in your scrapbook, which is in the 8 pages, the next stage after this. So